Hello and welcome back to another video of the Parl with me, Shannon. Thank you for joining again. So in this video, I'll be doing a quick book review of this little children's book or children's storybook. It's called Danny, the Champion of the World. And first, the backstory of why I came to reading this book. A student at one of the elementary schools that I actually teach at, she actually came up to me after class one day and she said, "Oh, Shannon, I'm lending you this book. This book is my favorite book. Please read it." So I said, "Really?" And she said, "Yes." So I took it and I asked her how long I can have it for, and she told me a month. So it's almost Christmas break. So I made sure to read this book twice. So I will be returning it very shortly, and I must say it was a very interesting book. Reading this book has made me thought about my childhood and what it would have been like to really have sparky parents, because a part of this book it says, "A stodgy parent is no fun at all. What a child wants and deserves is a parent who is sparky." That means every child needs a parent who is adventurous and who is not too boring, who does things, who creates some form of thrill or suspense. And I don't think my parents were that sparky. My mother was always working. My father, so, But yeah, this book made me say, like, yeah, I would want a father like Danny's or a mother like Danny's. My mother is cool, but this was really exciting. It made me think about how I would be with my own kids if I have kids. It has been quite inspiring, and about how you should be with children in general. And I actually learned quite a few new stuff from reading this book. I learned about apples, I learned about animals, and poaching, of course, because this book is about pheasants. So yeah, I learned some stuff about poaching and catching pheasants. It was really good, and I practiced my British accent. Yeah. One of the characters in the book is pretty interesting. Oh, another quote that is in the back of the book that I like as well. So it's actually right here. It says, "Stories are good for you. Roald Dahl said, if you have good thoughts, they will shine out of your face like sunbeams, and you will always look lovely." So he has some very good quotes, and he's a very must writer, storybook writer, because in this book as well it says, Roald Dahl was a spy, a fighter pilot, chocolate historian, and medical inventor. He was also the author of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Matilda, the BFG, and many more brilliant stories. He remains the world's #1 storyteller, and I loved the movie Matilda and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory as a child, and I never once thought about where those stories came from or who wrote the stories, but I found out since reading this book. So I do recommend. The book is quite small, and there are a lot of pictures within this book, so it's not very difficult to read. You can read it off in one night if you are inspired. That's a Jim Rohn quote. So please, if you have any children, please buy them a copy of this book and inspire their adventurous mind or storytelling mind, and even for yourself. Go out and feel like a child again. Read this book and open up your own mind. Danny, the Champion of the World.